Standard 5, Chapter 5, Community Services. Today we learn about water harvesting in the olden times. So first of all, just to see what is water harvesting. Water harvesting is a technique. What is it? It is a technique of storing rainwater. Water harvesting is a technique of collecting, storing and using rainwater, and that collected rainwater can be used to fulfill various purposes, like the collected water can be used for irrigation, drinking, etc. So that the stored water can be used to fulfill our domestic needs. This is called water harvesting. Water harvesting is a technique of collecting, storing, using rainwater. For what purpose? For various purposes, like irrigating the field, irrigating the crop in the field, and also for domestic purpose like drinking, bathing, washing. That collected water can be used for fulfill various purposes. So children, in our country we had, from ancient time, we had a well developed system of water harvesting. Each village saved rainwater to fulfill their requirement in dry month. There was no shortage of water. Why? Because there were many ponds and lakes in the village where the people used to store the rainwater to fulfill their needs. But what happened? Many of the traditional water sources, which are even exist even today, but unfortunately most of them are dried up due to neglect and poor maintenance. Why the pond will dried up? Suppose there is a pond here, suppose it is a pond here, then what will happen? The sediments will got deposit over here. If you will not look after, not maintain it, then what will happen? Sand, silt and sediments will deposit in the pond and it will got filled, and then the pond will get disappear. So where the water will store? The water will not get stored in the pond, and in this way it will disappear. So what we will have to do? We will have to maintain the pond and lake. We should not allow the soil and sediments to get accumulated in the pond. But in recent time, if the effort has been made to revive the old water bodies, the picture of old water body you can see in your book in page number 38, and the effort in the recent time, the effort has been made to revive the old water bodies and to popularize water harvesting. The water harvesting is the need of today, because you have heard that many towns and cities are facing the problem of water scarcity. So to overcome the problem of, to solve the problem of water scarcity, what we need? We need to store the rainwater. So water harvesting save the rainwater from getting drained and wasted. So what we need to do? We need to store the rainwater. So one important method to store the rainwater, it is called rooftop rainwater harvesting. You have heard the name rooftop rainwater harvesting. You can see the picture of rainwater harvesting in your book in page number 38. So it is very popular in the dry region like in Rajasthan. The rooftop rainwater harvesting is very popular. Here what happened? Suppose this is a house. So on the top of the roof, on the house, on the roof, the rainwater is allowed to collect. The rainwater is collected on the top of the roof here, and this roof under tank is constructed under the ground. And then what happened? The roof, it is connected to the tank is connected with the roof of the house through a pipe. Pipe will be here, and the water which is collected on the roof, travel down the pipe and got stored in the tank. Now see here, the rainwater that falls on the roof of a house is taken through a pipe into underground tank, and this collected water, this stored water in the tank is used for various purpose to fulfill the domestic purpose. This is called rooftop rainwater harvesting. The picture of rooftop rainwater harvesting you can see in your book in page number 38. So it is one of the method of water harvesting, of rainwater harvesting. Now see again, what is water harvesting? Water harvesting is a technique of collecting, storing and using rainwater. For what purpose? For irrigation and for domestic need, to fulfill the domestic need. Now what are the benefits of water harvesting? What are the benefits? Why do we need to harvest the rainwater? Very important. To solve the problem of water scarcity. Why do we need to store the rainwater? What problem it will solve? It will solve the problem of water scarcity. The rainwater harvesting solve the problem of water scarcity. So now see, what are the advantages of water harvesting? What are the advantages of rainwater harvesting? The advantage is that it will solve the problem of water scarcity. Water harvesting solve the problem of water scarcity. Scarcity here means lack of water. The next topic that we will learn today is community service. Community service in modern times. So the next topic that we learn today is the community service in the modern time. Community living require organization, coordination, tolerance. If we want to live together, we need to coordinate with each other. We need tolerance. Instead of king, now the government and its agencies look after the community services. In these days, who look after the community services? The government. And the government is elected by the people. In our country, the government is elected by the people. And the government look after the community services. Each neighborhood require essential services. When we are living in a community, what we need? We need some essential services, which is our basic requirement, like water. We need water, we need electric supply, we need hospital, we need school, we need road, we need market. So these are the essential services that we need. And who provide us these services? Our government and its agencies. It look after that the community should get these services. So what are the essential services that we require? It is the water, electric supply, hospital, school, road, market, sanitation. And here we are going to discuss the changes that has been occurred in the traveling, water, trees in the modern time. In the previous paragraph of this chapter you have learned that for the comfort of the traveler, the king has organized many sarai and dharamshala. They planted tree on the roadside, and some wells were dug on the roadside to provide comfort to the traveler. But nowadays what happened? The traveling has undergone a great change. Today different means of transport are available for the convenience of people, and you have seen all this transport. Many guest house, restaurant, night shelter, hotels, motels provide comfort and safety to the travelers. So better road, bridge, flyover ensure the smooth movement of the vehicles. Faster and more comfortable mean of transport make traveling a pleasure. So nowadays there are various comfortable mode of transport, like we have car, bus, train, aeroplane and ship. Now see, what are the essential services? Essential services are water, electricity, hospital, school, road, etc. These are the essential services. And now who provide us these essential services? The government manage. The government and its agencies look after the community services, and the government managed to provide us these services. Now in the olden time, you have already learned that in the olden time what happened, the king used to provide community services, but now our government do this. So the traveling in these days has undergone many changes. What changes? What were in the ancient time? In ancient time there were rest house, dharamshala, and the trees were planted on the roadside for the comfort of the traveler. But nowadays, in the modern time, what we have, what comfort are provided to the travelers? Nowadays we have guest house, modern guest house, then we have restaurant, we have restaurants, we have hotels and many other things, and beside this we have better road, bridge for the smooth movement of the vehicles. And also we have the modern mean of transport, like we have cars, buses, we have trains, we have aeroplanes. So these provide comfort to the travelers. These, the aeroplane, the train, bus, car, ships provide comfort to the travelers. You know, bicycle riding is the popular all over the world. Why? It make our body fit, save fuel, and also it is environment friendly. So in the olden time, who used to take care of the community services? The king. The king used to take care of the community services. But in the modern time, who used to take care of the community services? The government. The government in our country, is elected by the people. It is elected by us. And the government and its agencies look after the community service. And the essential community service, what are? The essential community service are water, electricity, hospital, school, road, etc. And in the modern time, what changes are undergone in traveling? Today there are guest house, there are restaurant, there are hotels, there are better road, bridge, and also there are modern mean of transport like car, buses, trains, aeroplane. It provide comfort to the travelers.